Listen, I don't have much time. I hope this thing is operating all right. This camera was smuggled into me by my friend Albert. He's the only one who knows the truth about me, and I mean the whole truth. Someone's coming. I'm gonna have to continue this later. My name's John J. Vogel, and I've been imprisoned against my will. They just checked on me, so I should have a little bit of time. My goal is to get this video to the authorities, and hopefully with Albert's help, I can do just that, and they can get me out of this hellhole. But let me start from the beginning. My name is John J. Vogel. I'm the sole owner of Vogel Securities, which was started by my grandfather. 2 years ago, I married my secretary, Wendy Hansen. Most everyone thought I was crazy. I thought I was in love. What a fool I've been. Someone's coming.
Lights out means lights out. You starting this crazy shit again?
Well, I got
Get your ass in the bed. I'm not gonna have some problems out of you, boy.
No, sir.
Damn right I'm not. Lights out means lights out.
I'm sorry about the last message, but now maybe you'll understand the brutality that I've been subjected to. Let me calmly give you the facts. I am not crazy. I'm presently being held captive in the Western State Sanitarium. I'm a wealthy man, and the reason I'm being held against my will is because there's people who want to steal my money. My wife and her lover have conspired against me to get me locked up while they seize control of my considerable financial assets. This whole nightmare started when I heard my wife talking with somebody on the phone. During the conversation, she used several blatant sexual references, which made it clear to me that she was having an affair with somebody else, with some other man. During the conversation, she spoke about getting him out of the picture. You see, most of my money is tied up in a family trust so that if my wife were to divorce me, or if something were to happen to me, like I were to die, she would be left with almost nothing. I believe that she and her lover were staging some kind of accident which would leave me somehow mentally incapacitated, yet still alive. That way she could stay married to me and do whatever the hell she wanted to do. When I confronted her about the phone call, she flipped. I mean, Wendy started screaming and yelling at me, and then she started injuring herself and acting like I was doing it. I tried to stop her, but she even became even more crazy. I thought it best to leave. I walked out of the house. I got in my car and I drove off. And then I called my lawyer, Barry Edelson, to bring him up to speed on my situation. He was never a fan of Wendy's, and he was against our marriage from the very beginning. He told me, get a coffee and wait for his call. About an hour later, he calls me and instructs me to immediately come to his office. When I get there, he explains to me that Wendy has already called the police and told them that I have attacked her. So then he wants me to see the psychiatrist, some guy he'd employed several times as an expert witness. Barry said it was just a formality. It was important for me to establish that I wasn't a danger to myself or to anybody else. So then he leads me into this conference room where this Dr. Langler is waiting for me. That's when my world was turned completely upside down. No sooner had I sat down when I'm rushed by these two attendants, and this Dr. Langler injects me. Everything got completely foggy after that. But one thing I know for sure, when I was being carried out on that stretcher, I saw my wife, Wendy, holding hands with my lawyer, Barry Edelson. Someone's coming. I gotta go. Look, I don't have much time. And if you're getting this video, it's because my friend Albert has smuggled it out to you. Albert works here at the hospital. He's a good friend of mine, and he's helping me get the truth out. And let me give you the facts one more time. My name's John Vogel. I'm a man of considerable wealth. My wife and my attorney, Barry Edelson, have conspired against me. Not only have they been having an affair, but they have falsely imprisoned me in this Western State Sanitarium with the help of this quack psychiatrist, Dr. Langler. And the reason they're doing this is so they can get a hold of my assets. I'm hoping this tape is going to get to the authorities so they can get me out of this place and put my conspirators in prison.
John, it's Albert.
It's Albert. Albert. Oh man, I'm glad to see you. It's good to see you. Now maybe we can finish this thing.
Finish what?
You know, the recording.
What recording? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Albert. You gave me this camera there, you know. I finished the recording that explains my innocence. The one that you're going to take to the police, the one that's going to put my wife and lawyer Edelson in jail. We're going to show them.
This camera, John, this is a security camera. There's one like it in every room in this building.
No.
Take it easy, okay, buddy? And we've talked about this before, remember, John?
No.
That's why we put these articles up on the wall. No one is going to put your wife or attorney in jail because you killed them. Remember, John? You killed them. And Dr. Langer had us put these up on the wall to remind you that's why you're here.
Langler was Edelson's stooge. It's all a setup. This is all a setup.
Eddie!
No!
Eddie!
No!
Eddie, I need you in here!
No! No!
I got it.
Shut up! Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me! Shut up! I'm innocent! I'm innocent! Help me, please, help me! I'm innocent! Help me! I'm innocent! Help me, please, help me! I'm innocent! Help me! I'm innocent!
Thank you.